Hello again, guys. Here I am with another review. This time it is the MorePro HRV fitness tracker. Standard disclaimer, MorePro sent this to me in exchange for a fair and honest review, which is what this is. I got it last week. I've been wearing it for a week now. Now the tracker falls into the category of a device with one button. It's at the bottom middle of the screen here, and you either press it once for a short press or you press and hold it for a long press. You can scroll through the screens here just by tapping it. Now this guy will track your sleep. Obviously don't count your steps. It gives you the time on the display here. It's got an automatic lift your wrist mode where if you flick your wrist it will light up automatically. I generally turn that off on these trackers just to save battery, but it is a nice feature if you don't want to have to press a button to see what time it is. It counts your steps, of course, total miles traveled, your calorie burn. Here's a really cool feature not found in many of these devices. It's SpO2. It uses pulse oximetry to measure your blood oxygen saturation. That is an awesome feature in this thing, and I think that's why it's on the little bit more expensive end of what I would call a budget tracker. And to get that measurement, you'll see on the back here, this guy integrates both a green and a red diode, and that's how they get more accuracy on the pulse oximetry. And so there's two diodes in here. Most trackers only have one diode in green, so the red one gives you that blood oxygen saturation. Very cool, very rare to find in these devices. It obviously will track your heart rate. It has a continuous mode where it will continuously track it during the day and night while you sleep. It'll track your activity in running mode. It's a sleep tracker. Now this is the first one that actually makes me feel good about my deep sleep. This device scores my sleep better than most other ones. Usually the other trackers I've used in my experience show, for me anyways, like on the order of 15 to 20 minutes deep sleep. This guy will give me, 2 to 4 hours of deep sleep every night. I think that's probably more accurate than the other ones. So I think the sleep tracking on this guy's a little bit superior, far better than average. Now you see in the app here, the device is identified as V09S by the app. That's how it shows up on the Bluetooth connection. It's got a nice number of options here: stopwatch mode, timer mode, rotate wrist to take photo. You can come in and customize it, change the watch faces and whatnot. The app, I think, is a little bit clunky, honestly. It's a new app to me. Maybe it's just my learning curve, but I think it's a little bit clunky. I always want to scroll up here to look at my sleep, and often when I'm trying to slide it up, it'll actually open up the window and give me the deep analysis. The deep analysis I like I said, I think this is a pretty good sleep tracker. And then, of course, the really three distinguishing features are the continuous heart rate monitoring, HRV, very rare to find in these devices. I love using HRV, and this does it continuously. You don't have to press the button on the watch to take a reading. This thing will automatically do it in the background. Does that with heart rate and the blood oxygen saturation. So I did a change of the watch face here through the app just to give you a different look here. The bottom line, if you're going to ask me, and you came here for this review, so you are asking me my opinion, is this thing worth the money? This falls in solidly into the it depends category. It depends what you're looking for in a tracker. This is much better than a basic tracker. It counts steps. In my mind, the features that really set it apart are the continuous heart rate monitoring, the continuous measurement of HRV or heart rate variability. It automatically tracks that through the day and through the night as you sleep. It will do the blood oxygen saturation, which is very rare to find in these devices. So I think to get all of that, and again, the blood oxygen saturation requires a second diode. So yeah, I would save for a little extra money from your basic tracker. If those features appeal to you, by all means, this is I would call it an excellent device for what it is and for the amount of investment you're going to make in it. I think you can't go wrong with this guy. Now on to the part of these reviews that's actually become my favorite part, and since the last one I became a little bit more sophisticated, and I have paper towels on hand this time. But it's the waterproof test, and now I said I went kayaking with this on Saturday, and my hand did get dunked underwater a few times at the starting line and then again at the finish line, so I know it's waterproof. This is not a surprise to me, but here we go, so you can see it for yourself. You drop it in the water, and gonna pull it back up, wipe it off, and she works just fine. So you know what to do. If you found this video helpful, be sure to click like below, share it with friends, leave a comment. Let me know if you appreciate these reviews or not. This is one of the few ways I have to support my site, DaveTheKayaker.com. It's mostly a blog about kayaking and fitness, but I'm always in search of the one piece of fitness device that does it all and does it all well. So you can click through my affiliates link on Amazon below in the description and purchase this. I get a little piece of the pie. I think it's like 1 or 2%. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So I would greatly appreciate that. So until next time, be healthy and stay fit.